What does it really mean to live like a king? If you want to know, just look at Sean Diddy Combs. We've all heard stories about the insane lives of the rich and famous, but Diddy takes it to a whole new level. His fortune isn't just for making music or growing his empire, it's for fueling a lifestyle that's so extravagant, it almost seems unreal. From blowing millions on parties to splurging on over-the-top mansions and yachts, Diddy knows how to live large. And today, we're going to dive into just how he spends those millions. While you're at it, make sure to subscribe and give this video a like because you won't believe how far Diddy's spending really goes. From Harlem hustler to millionaire mogul. Before we get into the wild spending, let's remember where Diddy came from. Diddy wasn't born into wealth. He grew up in Harlem, New York, with a single mother after his father was tragically murdered when he was only 2. But from a young age, Diddy had ambition. He hustled his way into the music business, working as an intern at Uptown Records and quickly rising through the ranks. By 1993, he had founded Bad Boy Records, launching the careers of iconic artists like the notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, and Mace. That was just the beginning of his fortune. Over the years, he built a business empire that spans fashion, alcohol, television, and more. His brand Sean John became a hit, and his partnership with Ciroc Vodka turned him into a marketing genius. It's no wonder Diddy's net worth has been estimated at around $900 million. But here's the thing, Diddy doesn't just sit on his wealth, he spends it like there's no tomorrow, and in ways that will make your jaw drop. The king of over-the-top parties. We must start with Diddy's famed parties to discuss his luxurious lifestyle. Hollywood and music fans associate Diddy with huge celebrations. Diddy enjoys throwing the world's most extravagant parties with his money. White Party is one of his most famous. Diddy hosted a large 4th of July party at his Hamptons estate every year with the biggest personalities in music, movies, and fashion. Everyone had to wear white, and Jay-Z, Beyonce, Leonardo DiCaprio, and others attended the events. The events cost millions and champagne flowed like water. Diddy arranges lavish birthday parties for himself with handmade cakes, top artist performances, and fantasy-themed venues. He hosted a star-studded Los Angeles celebration for his 50th birthday that generated buzz. Cardi B, Kim Kardashian, and Kanye West attended the party, which featured private performances by Mary J. Blige and Lil' Kim. More than $1 million was spent on one night of revelry. It's not only massive gatherings. Diddy lives in luxury and excess every day. He'll spend thousands on a lavish dinner, a night at a club, or sudden shopping sprees. Mansions that are more like palaces. You thought Diddy's parties were extravagant? Wait until you see his mansions. Diddy's properties are amazing. His properties are large and scattered across the country. The $40 million Beverly Hills residence is one of his most luxurious. 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a wine cellar, and a stadium seating home theater make this mansion luxurious. It's like living in a resort with a pool, tennis court, and stunning Los Angeles vistas. He hosts memorable parties for his A-list friends here. It's not his only property. Diddy has a $7 million Alpine, New Jersey mansion and a $39 million Miami estate. His Miami house is stunning. The waterfront property has a private yacht dock. This estate has over 17,000 square feet of living space, including a gym, jacuzzi, and guest house. They need their own place when staying with Diddy, right? Remember his $14 million New York City apartment. He lives in this flat when he returns to the city where it all began. Diddy lives in luxury wherever he is. Cars, jets, and yachts, because why not? You can't talk about Diddy's lavish lifestyle without mentioning his cars, private jets, and of course, his yachts. When it comes to transportation, Diddy doesn't just settle for ordinary vehicles. He's known for having a garage full of high-end luxury cars, including Rolls-Royces, Lamborghinis, and Ferraris. One of his most prized possessions is his Maybach 57, which costs around $400,000. And that's just one car in his collection. But Diddy's love for luxury doesn't stop on the ground. He also has his own private jet, which he uses to jet set around the world. Whether it's a quick flight to Miami or a trip to Europe, Diddy travels in style. He even filmed himself on Instagram once, giving fans a tour of his private jet while complaining about the cost of fuel, though he still laughed it off because, well, he can afford it. And then there's Diddy's yacht. Oh yes, he owns a mega yacht that's the epitome of luxury. The yacht is reportedly worth over $60 million and is complete with a full crew, a gourmet kitchen, and multiple decks for lounging and partying. He's often spotted cruising around the Caribbean or the Mediterranean, living the life most of us can only dream of. Diddy's fashion and jewelry game. Another area where Diddy isn't shy about spending his millions is his fashion and jewelry. Known for his impeccable style, Diddy's wardrobe is packed with designer clothes, from custom-made suits to the latest streetwear trends. He's often seen sporting brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Dolce & Gabbana, and his own fashion label, Sean John. But it's not just the clothes. Diddy is all about the bling. He's known for wearing diamond-encrusted watches, giant chains, and rings that could blind you with their sparkle. One of his favorite pieces is a diamond-studded Rolex worth more than most people's houses. Diddy isn't shy about showing off his wealth, and when it comes to jewelry, he believes more is more, wasting money like there's no tomorrow. Now, let's talk about how Diddy spends money, sometimes in ridiculous ways. It's no secret that Diddy loves to spend, and sometimes he spends without a second thought. From dropping thousands of dollars on a single meal to buying custom clothes for his dogs, there's no limit to the ways Diddy can blow his cash. Diddy once bragged that he spends around $250,000 a month just to maintain his lifestyle. That includes everything from private chefs to security teams, chauffeurs, and personal trainers. Diddy even pays people just to organize his closets and plan his outfits for the week. Imagine having a personal staff just to keep your clothes in check. But that's not the craziest thing he spent money on. In 2004, Diddy reportedly spent $3 million to rent out St. Bart's for New Year's Eve just so he could throw a private party for himself and his friends. And in another wild splurge, he once spent $28,000 on a bathtub made entirely of Italian marble, because why not? Diddy also has a reputation for buying incredibly expensive gifts for his friends and family. He once gave his son Justin a $360,000 Maybach for his 16th birthday. Yes, you heard that right, his 16th birthday. For a lot of people, that's the price of a house, but for Diddy, it was just a birthday gift. His luxe lifestyle even extends to food and drink. Even when it comes to eating and drinking, Diddy knows how to do it big. He's known for being a regular at some of the most expensive restaurants in the world, where he'll drop thousands of dollars on a single meal. He's also a huge fan of Ciroc vodka, which he helped turn into one of the top premium vodka brands in the world. Diddy's lavish lifestyle even extends to his alcohol consumption. He's been known to spend tens of thousands of dollars on bottles of champagne at clubs, often buying out entire cases just for his friends. It's not unusual for him to spend $100,000 in one night at a club, celebrating with endless bottles of the finest champagne and vodka. Diddy's life of excess. In the end, Diddy lives in extreme excess. Diddy's spending is limitless, from multi-million-dollar residences and parties to vehicles, aircraft, yachts, and diamond-encrusted everything. Many may criticize Diddy for being wasteful, but he seems to live lavishly and without regrets. It may sound ridiculous, but Diddy calls it living his best life. As a self-made millionaire, he believes he can spend his money any way he wants. Diddy knows how to party, regardless of your views on his expenditures. Sean Diddy Combs' life is chaotic and extravagant. Subscribe for more amazing celebrity insights. We promise another exciting story. Diddy's lavish spending is astonishing and intriguing. Diddy's life is far from most of ours, but he won't slow down soon. Diddy's lifestyle is renowned, whether he's throwing million-dollar parties, buying cars as expensive as mansions, or spending thousands on things most of us can't comprehend. So while most of us are trying to make ends meet, Diddy's out there living his best, most luxurious life. You've got to give it to him. He certainly knows how to make a statement. If you're as entertained by his wild spending as we are, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more crazy stories from the world of the rich and famous.